What's up, y'all? It's Friday. We down here, honey. We are down here, honey. I was listening to Mercy because somebody was saying 11 years ago, 2 Chainz verse still goes hard on Mercy. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know you stop by. And I've been saying that. That's my favorite verse on Mercy. Yes. That used to be my song. I'll tell you. What's up, y'all? We are down here, girl. We down here to talk. We really don't have nothing to talk about. I was going to see what's going on the blogs. This is a couple of things that had stuck out to me.
I sponsor the blog. Let me tell you something.
I think it's super duper whack that somebody from Kandi's team sent a strike to Jay Lee Corner's channel. That's whack as fuck. Somebody on in the comments was like, when they used all of you guys' clips from Escape's show, remember they made a video, it was about 4 months ago. Kandi's channel made a video using a lot of different YouTubers clips, and somebody in the comments was like, what if y'all just went over there and reported that channel and sent her a copyright strike for using your clips in her video? How the fuck you gonna do that? I think that's super whack. And the mere fact that they only knew that it was Jay Lee because Neighborhood Talk credited Jay Lee for using her video. She was the one who, recorded the video and put it on her channel so we could hear what was cut out, since Kandi doesn't want us to hear how ignorant she is. She wants to keep up this image of herself where she's, she doesn't get into the mess when she be the one with her hand deep in the mess. Did y'all see us on page 6? I think that's whack that she did that to Jay Lee's channel. That is not cool at all. Shout out to Jay Lee's Corner because she was the one that had the damn video. Kandi's team is whack for doing that. They should actually rescind that strike, because a strike can take her channel, and that's her money. That's her money. That's how people make money. You making money down here, Kandi. Somebody left a comment on the video yesterday, and I want to read it. I was just listening to Jay Lee's. She was venting, and she has every right to vent. I think that is super whack that she did that. Hold on, let's see. I'm gonna read you the comment. Somebody said, Kandi has been consistent, if nothing else. This is from Real Estate by Kimmy. Kandi has been consistent, if nothing else. I have never understood how people could like her fake, ladder climbing, clout chasing, greedy, messy ass. From her first season, I peep how she came on the show backbiting another sister for KKK Kim racist Zolciak just because she was threatened by Nene, who started the hit show. That's what I said. I said that Kandi, what she did for Kim was in spite of Nene, because Nene came on talking about that song ain't gonna be nothing without me. Remember when she was telling Kim Zolciak that song is not gonna be nothing without me, and Kandi helped Kim to spite Nene, and that's why she still ain't getting paid off a tardy for the party. That's why Kim never paid her. That's why Kandi gets on the show. She does stuff for people so she can remind them that she did something for them in the past. If you go back and watch, I don't know what review it was, maybe three reviews ago of Housewives, I said, watch Kandi and Drew fall out after Kandi gives her this opportunity. You saw how she fell out with, what's the lady's name? With all the teeth. Portia. She fell out with Portia after she gave Portia that a mama's, what was that? A mama's love or something like that. A mother's love or something like that. They did that play. And she had Portia in there. And then she gave Nene, she put Nene on the Escape tour, but Nene came out and said something disrespectful, so they took her off, right? When she told that woman she hopes she gets RAPE'd on her way home. But yeah, I peeped Kandi a long time ago. I've been saying, you can watch my videos from the time Kandi came on the scene. I was like, she ain't shit. She can't hold water. She's a gossip. She talks about everybody else. See, and then I've been saying from the beginning, none of Kandi's friends are on this show. None of her friends, not even Kenya. Like, it's great that because I don't like the way whenever Kenya is in conflict how Kandi stands back. But then Kandi expects a bunch of loyalty from everyone else, and she can't give it back to the other people. I think it's whack that she brought Courtney on that show, talking like, it's a talk show. It don't know. You don't give somebody that whack a platform. You whack already. And now you want to have somebody else whack sit next to you talking shit about somebody just so you can get back at Drew. Because what happens in the dungeon stays in the dungeon. Meaning what we did in South Carolina, nobody was supposed to talk about. But you telling everything to clear your name because I'm sitting here about to get a divorce and like, bitch, no, I ain't never been with a woman. Bitch, take the clue. What's not clicking, Kandi? She may not want that to come out in her divorce. But here you are trying to prove who you are and really showing your slip. You really showing your slip, sweetheart. You really are. And the people see you for your works. I've been telling y'all, I know Kandi for her works. I'm telling you. And y'all sitting up there, Kandi, Kandi, Kandi. Let me finish reading this comment. Kandi's plan all along was to take Nene down and become the star. She got the highest paid of all the franchises by kissing Andy's ass. That's why Kandi called her a house. That's why Nene called Kandi a house nigga. The girl is very strategic. I'll give her that. No storyline, boring as fuck, yet the highest paid. Of all franchises, Teresa of New Jersey, Kenya or Ramona of New York, the ladies of Potomac, sure. But Kandi? Overseers have always been in the black community, and she's the quintessential house Negro. Couldn't even admit that racism occurs at Bravo when it was blatant when they gave her the one white girl on RHOA a multi-year spinoff. The rest of them who carried the show, if lucky, were given one episode wedding spinoff. And how many more examples of a snake can this chick get? I love Kandi, but at the end of the day, that was foul, and the strike against Jaylee's channel makes it even more foul. It does. It really does. That is so whack to me. You struck that girl's channel, and all she's doing is reporting the news. You cut it out because you want to keep up this facade that you this, I don't know what. But the girls already know you ignorant, so you might as well stand in your ignorance and be like, I didn't know that mental illness, it didn't have a look. I didn't know, girl. Ugh. Y'all love Kandi. Y'all, and then somebody in the comments say Erica hates Kandi. I don't hate Kandi. I give Kandi props when props are due. But her personality is not a vibe. It's never been a vibe for me. Never. Girl, y'all see Kandi. She revealing herself little by little, little by little. Let's go to the blogs, girl, and see what's going on.
I sponsor the blog. Let me tell you something.
Ari Lennox expresses frustration over craving validation and the painful reality of not being loved. It's truly a miserable existence. Prayers up for Ari Lennox, the R&B singer. This is from the Jasmine brand. The R&B singer shared a few saddened thoughts about her unfulfilled need to be loved and validated via social media recently, sparked an outpour of encouragement from fans. She wrote, I hate that I crave validation in every ounce of my life. It is truly a miserable existence. I hate that I wish I was cool. I'm embarrassing. I don't know when I'll ever start loving myself. I don't know if it's possible. I can't even enjoy all that I've created for myself. It's painful reality not to be loved, yet to crave it so bad in the most harmful places. To not be able to trust anyone, to want people around you, but to push them away simultaneously. It's mental misery. Lennox doesn't explain what brought on the onset of emotional draining feelings, only suggesting in one subsequent tweet that it's always at 10 a.m. The Dreamville artist often sings about romance and complications of love in her music, though the actual application of the word seems to be elusive. Lennox previously opened up to fans about the recurring thing of missing love from her life. She shared online, I have made myself unattractive by wanting love so bad, by speaking about it, complaining about it. I wish I didn't crave it. I wish it didn't make me blind, weak, and so dangerously trusting. I wish I had no love inside of me. I wish I didn't have emotions. That's really sad. What's even sadder is that we come into this matrix and learn how to be codependent. We learn how to be codependent. Some people believe that their very existence here, their purpose here, is to be partnered with somebody, and they will spend their entire life looking for someone to spend their life with, and have these feelings that they want love, but they don't even embody love for themselves. And I keep telling the people, walk past a mirror. The love that you're looking for is in the mirror. It sounds cliche, but it's the truth. It truly is the truth. Everything that you're looking for is inside of you. And that's, I know it sounds like, one of those Instagram voiceovers, but it's true. It really is true. Everything that you're looking for is inside of you. These codependent relationships that people create with, especially heterosexual people, especially heterosexual women, they spend their lives trekking the tundra, looking for, like in The Alchemist, looking for your love. It's you. It's you. It is you. Let's read some of the comments. It's so sad. I hate that I crave validation in every ounce of my life. I said, I hate that so many women and men have this codependent energy. Do you know that it's not a prerequisite to be in an intimate relationship to live life? It's not. It's not required. And I understand that some people want that. But how badly do you want yourself? You want someone else so badly to give you. It's like you're looking for an external validation. I talk about this all the time. You look for external validation when it's internal that you need. Because when you start looking for other people to validate you, anything they say about you can tear you down. When you internalize the things that people say about you, it can really wreck your whole little spirit up. You can't look to other people to validate you, because people are fickle. Humans are fickle. We change our minds. We contradict it. Hey, lies on his lips, I lick it. Unique. That's what you are. Yes. That's it. Like, listen to those words. Like, a lot of people, I saw a little girl singing Alien Superstar. A little girl. She looked like she was about between 5 and 6. Had her little purse and little sunglasses with the little chandelier things on the sunglasses. Talking about, I'm one of one. I'm the only one. Don't even waste your time trying to compete with me. That's it. I'm one of one. I'm the only one. We contradict ourselves. We change our minds. We change, we grow, we unlearn things. We learn new things. But it's all internal. The validation that you're looking for externally from humans that, again, will change their minds. Some people woke up this morning and decided they were going to leave their partners. They were going to get a divorce. They woke up and was like, you know what? This is not the relationship for me. I'm looking for somebody else outside of me to validate me when I am the validation. I validate myself. Unfortunately, when you feel like this, the loneliness will only increase because the energy further pushes people away. I said, walk by a mirror and you'll see the love of your life that you're craving. And it sounds cliche. It sounds mushy and cushy and all of that, all of those things. But it's the truth. It really is the truth. Self-love is the first love. The love you crave has to come from self-love first. I appreciate her for being real about her feelings and showing people that you can have it all. But if you don't have peace within or love of self, it doesn't matter. Honestly, I feel like once we find God, we find love. And understand that you are an extension of source energy. You are an extension of the energy that we name God, okay? Because God is not a he, God is not a she, God is non-binary, no gender, all and none at the same time, both and none at the same time. So that's where we come from. So when you start seeing and understanding that the God and all the external things outside of yourself, it's all here. You come from all of that. I'm going to send her We Outside Sis self-care journal. She talks about the struggles often and probably needs to let go of trying to have control over these emotions and just be in a gratitude spirit for the good and the bad. Release self-doubt and not finding love. Release self-doubt of always wanting validation. And then you're looking for validation from men. That's the wildest part. From a group of fickle humans. They don't even know what they want. Majority of them don't know. And you're looking to that group of people to validate you. When you're male-centered and your priority is a man before anything else, priority in love, whatever you're doing, and the center of your world is a man, you're not going to love yourself. You have to decenter looking for men to validate you, like honestly. And I know that's what she's talking about. She's not talking about a love from her girlfriends. She's not talking about a love from her family. She's talking about a love from a man. That's what she's talking about. Looking for validation. These men will like you one day and then in 3 weeks won't like you anymore for whatever reason. So you can't depend on someone else's love to fulfill you. The love that you give needs to be overflowing from what you have already given yourself. I always think about the Ace of Cups and the tarot. It's overflowing. That's where you give from. You can't give from a receptacle that is half empty or half full, however way you want to look at it. But the truth is, you give the love that you have from your overflow. If you don't have the love to give to yourself, you can't get it or even be on that frequency to receive it, to even give out that frequency so that it can reverberate back to you. Loving on yourself is a lifetime journey. It's not an epiphany moment where you finally feel like you got it all figured out. No, it's all a journey. All of it is a journey. And you're going to come to spaces in your journey. I always use a video game analogy. You're going to come to places in this game where you are going to have to choose yourself. And a lot of the times you need to choose yourself first. Put your oxygen mask on first. It's really sad. It's really sad. People keep saying, trust God and pray for what you desire. I think it's asinine to pray to a male deity for a man. Girl, that's crazy as hell. You guys have to unlearn the concept of the energy of God and release the concept that it has a gender and that gender is he. And you don't even realize that your male-centeredness comes from praying to a male deity, thinking that this male deity is your salvation. Girl, that's crazy to me. And I'm just going to say it. I know there's some Jesus lovers and Jesus is your homeboy, but Jesus is, girl, when Jesus entered the chat, patriarchy ensued. It did. Y'all start worshiping male deities and men and then using he and him pronouns to talk about the energy of God. You listen to yourselves when you talk about God and you use a male pronoun and you don't think that translates into your ideas of how you view men? These infallible creatures, these creatures that need a second chance. You don't think that your worship of a male deity doesn't translate to how you worship these niggas? And you look for validation from these men who can't even validate themselves? I hope she finds a good therapist. You got to love yourself first. That's what everybody, it's deep because she has money to go off to a retreat where phones aren't allowed. Now she's going to get people's unsolicited opinions. Praying that God provides you peace. Look, God got you, boo. Seek his perfect love. His perfect love. The Christ consciousness that you be looking for outside of yourself is already, it's internal. All of it is internal. So shout out to Ari Lennox. I hope she gets herself together and I hope she finds the love. Girl, grab a mirror. T.I. and Tiny demand ex-friend and accuser Sabrina Peterson to pay them $165,000 after majority of her defamation suit against the couple is dropped. These are Kandi's friends, T.I. and Tiny, who have been accused of a lot of heinous acts. Scam likely. Neighbors, y'all remember 2 years ago when Sabrina Peterson, a former friend of T.I. and Tiny, accused a couple of trying to slander her name in 2021? Sabrina claimed that after a disagreement, Tip pulled a gun out on her and threatened to kill her, and that the couple were SAing women in their home. I still believe that. I believe it. I believe it. I believe those women get in there, they take their phones, give them drugs, and do what they will. But I haven't heard any more of those lawsuits. Remember that guy? He was representing these girls. So I don't know. I haven't heard any more about that. It says, fast forward to now, the judge has overturned some of her allegations. So the couple wants Sabrina to cough up some money. According to Radar Online, an appellate court voted to drop 5 of the 7 causes of action against the couple after the decision to keep all allegations on the lawsuit was initially upheld by a lower court judge, meaning the higher court felt that 5 of Sabrina's claims weren't enough to be battled in court. Due to this victory, T.I. and Tiny want Sabrina to pay their $165,000 legal bill. But if you have 2 more cases, why do you want her to pay now? The Harrises request $64,650.56, and the attorney fees and costs is reasonable and in line with fees awarded regularly affirmed in this district. Given the complexity of the legal issue, the time to necessarily adjudicate Peterson's 7 causes of action over a 2-year period and additional cost of appeal, the amount requested should be awarded in full. The judge has yet to rule. Let's read a couple comments. This is Sabrina. Y'all love getting the media to play in your face. I won my appeal. The duplicate claims my attorney filed was dismissed. Getting a defamation case to move forward after appeal is one of the hardest cases to get in front of a judge. We are all asking for legal fees. I'm just not doing a press release about it. I'm patiently waiting on my day in court. Nothing to see here. That was from Sabrina. She's on the Neighborhood Talks post. That lady done messed up the season of Family Hustle. It costs to lie these days. It's not like back in the day. Better ask Tasha K. I'm confused on why y'all saying she's lying if the verdict was handed out. The caption says some of the charges were overturned, which means there's still charges against them. Am I the only one reading this correctly? No, I read it. That's what I'm saying. It's 2 other charges. What are you talking about? How you asking for court fees and we ain't even finished suing your ass? Glad they're fighting back. They really deserve more than that dude show being canceled. I actually should sue because that was my show. So what happened to the minority of the suit then? The lady messed up her bag and their kid's bag. She needs to pay. Y'all really be going up for these weird ass celebrities, like niggas who have been accused of like crazy shit, and y'all still go up for them only because they have money. That's it. Only because they have money. Spice speaks on Erica Mena calling her a monkey, says she already addressed her thoughts on colorism when she made everyone think she bleached her skin. I'm in a better place. Let's listen.
Well, I mean, I feel like that comes with, I know what I signed up for. Yeah. So I'm good, Yeah. I'm in a better space right now. So reality TV, it comes with it. You know what the franchise is about. So it's okay for me. But it's worth your peace of mind? I have my peace of mind. Nobody takes my peace of mind away from me. Mm-hmm. Because someone's opinion of me does not value who I am. And does not because someone thinks something of me, that doesn't mean that's who I am. I'm the person that came up with colorism a few years ago. I'm black and beautiful. I'm bleach, proud, I'm a color. I've done it, said it all. Always reminding my melanated women how beautiful they are, to love themselves, who they are. Like, someone can't come and say a few words and that's going to get me into a mood like, no, that doesn't define me. I know who I am. So, So when people used to say those words to you, I imagine as a little girl, because I'm a dark-skinned woman too, and I was a dark-skinned little girl in Mississippi, so I get it. Did that kind of trigger little Grey's Anatomy? It did at the time, but like I said, now here with you, I'm in a better space. Yeah. Because like I said, that doesn't define me. It doesn't define me at all. I love that. So how are you doing today? I'm great. You look great.
I do not like when black people act like somebody hurling racial slurs at them is no big deal. You don't sign up to be called a monkey on a show that you star in, that your life is being documented. You do not sign up. You sign up, you get in arguments, but I don't sign up for somebody to call me a monkey. When I tell you I would have wrung Erica Mena's head off of her fucking body, bitch, twisted it off and threw it. If I was a security guard in that instance, I would have opened the door for Spice to just to unleash on Erica Mena, because she has a pattern of behavior and nobody ain't properly whooped her ass yet. You like to call motherfuckers monkey, bitch. You need your ass beat the fuck up. You do. Because you've been allowed to call people monkeys for too long. Black people, bitch. Somebody needs you to twist your fucking head off your goddamn body and show you what the fuck a monkey can actually fucking do, bitch. And then for Spice to sit up there, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like placating to fucking bigoted, racist bitches. I don't give a fuck. I don't like that. Don't say that's what I signed up for. You did not sign up to be called a monkey. You didn't sign up for that. And I hope that Erica Mena, I truly hope that VH1, Viacom, CBS, I don't think Money Scott Young gives a fuck, because she spent her whole this entire portion of her career exploiting these women. Right? Yes, they sign up, but you're exploiting their pain. The show has always been centered around these women's pain that they are receiving from the love and hip hop from these niggas. That has been the storyline for every single woman on this show. She's been in love with a nigga in hip hop who keeps doing her wrong. That's why I used to call it dumb and hip hop, because that's all the show has been about. It's about these women being mistreated by these men. Amara La Negra, Princess, who else? What's the other one? Mimi, Rashida, who else? We can keep naming. Amina, Tara. Who else? I'm so glad Cardi B got the fuck away from Self, because he wasn't doing nothing but trying to fuck. That's all he was doing. I'm so glad she got away from him, because she'd end up like Mariah Lynn. We can keep naming all the women on the show we have a document of them being mistreated by these niggas and staying with them, giving them a bunch of different chances. Safari drug Erica Mena, drug her ass after he done love bombed her. Flowers, roses, all the dumb shit y'all fantasize about. They sell you a fantasy, and then you end up in a relationship with a goddamn dancing ass terrorist. And then he causes you want all of this sympathy from people. That man, you know what that man calling him the F word in patois, Bati boy, that's what she called him. That means F word, the gay slur. That's what that means. If you didn't know what that means, she called him that. You don't have no fucking, first of all, you don't have no fucking business speaking patois in the first place, bitch. Especially if you calling people from Jamaica monkeys, women, because is Safari's mother a monkey? Is his grandmother a monkey? Or your kids half primate, bitch? Somebody needs to wear Erica Mena the fuck out. I'm telling you. And then you really mad because he crying over a dark-skinned woman, and now he laying up with Mamata La Negra, another dark-skinned Latina. And then you're super mad because he wasn't crying over your ass, and you're supposed to be the preference. You're supposed to get the preferential treatment. You're supposed to get treated better than these monkeys. While you making monkey sounds and grabbing on doors and jumping up like you trapped in a cage. You the one acting like a monkey and have the nerve to call a black woman a monkey, bitch. Fuck Erica Mena. She needs her ass cussed out. She needs to be fired. She should not be making money off of black people. Period. Fucking bitch. I would take nothing. I wouldn't hire her. Nothing. The way that Jewish people act when people come out, you saw Jamie Foxx, all he said was they crucified Jesus. And he had to come apologize to an entire community. This bitch called a black woman a monkey, a blue monkey, made monkey sounds, and we haven't heard a peep from her. She hasn't been made to apologize to nobody. I'd wear that bitch out every time I see her. And it's not something you sign up for, Spice. Get out of here with that shit. Sprinkling. Exclusive photos. 50 Cent hit a Power 106 host, Brianna, in the head with a microphone when he threw it off the stage at his show. Poor girl. It left a gash in her forehead. I didn't see when he threw the microphone. Let me see. Oh, shit. So y'all can, the same way y'all don't want these people throwing shit on stage at you, you can't be throwing shit in the crowd. Apparently he was mad because the mic didn't work. He didn't intentionally throw it at her, but it hit her. And now you need to sue. Sue his ass. Let me read some of the comments. With his history, you shouldn't have even been at the 50 Cent concert in the first goddamn place. But get your money, girl. Somebody called me a pick-me for that comment. I said, girl, go look at my page. It's not private like yours is. Go look at my page and tell me if I'm a pick-me. The pick-me's were at the fucking concert, you goofy bitch. That's where the pick-me's were. How the fuck do you know this man cannot stand women, especially black women, and y'all at his fucking concert? Not to say she deserved to get hit with a microphone, but you shouldn't have been there in the first damn place. I mean, you work for Power 106. Power 106 is a radio station in Los Angeles. Shout out to Big Boy and everybody down there. Big Boy! But the truth is, you shouldn't have been at the concert in the first place. She's probably reporting on it, right, for the radio station. And you got hit in the head. Sue his ass. Sue. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Sue his motherfucking ass. He shouldn't have been throwing shit off the stage in the first place. Kandi responds to the backlash she received from Courtney on Speak On It. She also explains why she felt the need to defend herself. No, because whatever happens in the dungeon stays in the dungeon. You was on Kenya's ass for that. You shouldn't have been saying nothing about Portia. But now when it comes time to clear your fucking name, you want to say what happened in the dungeon. Right? Right. I don't even want to hear Kandi's explanation because she's just going to try to justify her actions when you were the one who got on Kenya about talking about what was going on in South Carolina, and now all of a sudden you want to talk about it because you want to clear your goddamn name. Girl, miss me with that. 81-year-old Senator Mitch McConnell freezes again. He said, everybody on mute. Look around, it's me and my crew. Big energy. Yeah, get that old decrepit ghost of Christmas past out of here. It is really truly time for the white male hetero quote Christian energy ideologies. It's time for that shit to be dismantled. It really is. This man is sitting up there giving us Weekend at Bernie's, moving his hand. People asking him questions. Get him out of. He needs to be retired. If he's freezing up for whatever reason, maybe he's trying to think and he just gets stuck in thought. It looks like an onset of early dementia. That's what it looks like to me. He just pauses and he's frozen. I don't know if he's thinking. I don't know what's going on with Mitch McConnell, but get his ass out of here. Get that old white male hetero Christian man and his sick ideologies out of here. Out of here. It's time to sit his ass down somewhere. Same with Joe Biden. Same with Don. All the white male hetero quote unquote Christian. Because they're not really Christian. Because if you were really residing in Christ consciousness, you wouldn't be trying to harm people, miseducate people down in Florida. You wouldn't be doing none of this shit if y'all was really Christians. Girl. Evil bastard. Kim Kardashian is reportedly embarrassed by Kanye's bear clappas going viral. How will she explain it to the kids? Neighbors, according to sources, it appears that Kim Kardashian is a bit embarrassed that Kanye had his clappers out on a piece of wood. He was getting some head from his girlfriend, who is apparently a well-accomplished woman, but you around here with your head in between Kanye's lap, walking around Italy with no shoes on, girl. I want y'all to want better for yourselves. According to Page 6, she reportedly believes that something clearly isn't right with West, who is currently vacationing with his wife, Bianca Censori. Kim's been worried about the new pics that have come out with Bianca. Like, how will she explain it to the kids? The same way you'll explain Ray J to your kids. I don't know what you so embarrassed about Kanye getting some head. We saw you get some head. Everybody saw you getting some head, giving some head. So the same way you'll explain your relationship with Ray J and that sex tape that, you know, boosted you up into the stratosphere. Your mama really did her thing. I can't even front. She did her thing. Because a lot of girls would have just died at the fact that there's a sex tape, honey, out there. But your mama, you know, flipped it and reversed it. So the same way you'll explain your relationship with Ray J and what happened with that relationship and how you have acquired all this wealth, right? Explain to North and all of them. You acquired all this wealth because your grandmother flipped it. When I got caught with this man releasing a tape on me, I got caught. We went down to the place and said, listen, if you're going to release a tape, I want some money off of that shit. Period. Let's do with Vivid Video. We're going to do a deal with Vivid Video and make some money. This is why you have all this shit. Because your mama was fucking on video. Okay? So the same way you explain her father getting head on a boat is the same way that you'll explain getting head in a hotel room. Same thing. It's not a big deal, girl. It is what it is. Y'all, I know people think it's funny, Plies and his reactions to Britney Spears. I find it absolutely repulsive. He sounds like a 17, 18. He really sounds like a 12-year-old boy who just found, you know, Cinemax. Remember Cinemax used to play soft porn? Cinemax. That's how he acts. And he sounds so goofy and it's so weird. Listen to him.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Let me smell it, please. Let me smell it, please. Let me smell it. She know I want to smell it. She know I want to smell it. Look at my little Cheeto. Look at my little hot Cheeto. Look at my little hot Cheeto. Look at my little hot Cheeto. Ah, she's going to get inside. Shit.
I think it's so gross. I think it's absolutely disgusting the way he behaves about Britney Spears. I said, how old is he? 17? Why is he acting like that? Like he's never seen ass and titties before. Weird ass niggas. That's how I feel. Y'all be acting like you've never seen an ass or a titty before. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Confederate Croy and KKK Kim are down there fighting again. He wants to have the house. He wants to sell the house. He wants sole custody of the kids, child support, and alimony. How are you going to get alimony from Kim when she's taking all your money to gamble? Girl, that don't even make sense. Let's see what else. I think that's it, y'all. Let me see if Neighborhood Talk has anything new out. Natalie Nunn goes off on Charlemagne the God after her Breakfast Club interview was reportedly canceled. You not even on my level. No, y'all about the same. That's the gag. You about on the same level with Charlemagne. You over there peddling the very low, the lowest frequency on the dial. You are living off of that. You are getting your money off of the lowest frequency on the dial. Krishan Rock says, I want to see my son already. It's like I've been pregnant forever, belly getting so big. It only feel like forever to y'all because I told y'all when I was a couple of weeks old. At first I was scared of labor, but now I'm ready for it. I want my body back. That Diddy has decided to give Mace and all the bad boy artists their publishing. Finally, girl, finally. No, you don't. Yeah, that's what somebody said in the comments. You don't get rewarded, OG Gregory. You don't get rewarded for doing what's right, especially after 2 decades of browbeating. Right. Finally, shit. Finally. Give them people that do money, okay? Period. I think that's it, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Have a wonderful day. Erica Mena, you need your ass beat. Every time somebody see your ass, You monkey bitch. How does that feel? You the one acting like a crazed monkey who has goddamn rabies, you weak bitch. As soon as you go from 0 to 100 just like that, you no emotional intelligence. You a weak bitch. You want to call somebody a monkey? I would beat that bitch's ass every time with my words. I could cuss that bitch out. You couldn't handle my mouth, motherfucker. And I would let that bitch know every time. I would let her know about herself. Y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about what we talked about. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Peace.